Welcome back to Daily Austin Music. I'm here with Ruby Dice, who just has so much going on and is playing so much around Austin. So, Ruby, first of all, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
And please just tell everybody just kind of your story and how you got to Austin.
Well, I moved to Austin from Colorado, and I decided to have a kid job for a minute. I had the big girl job, and I was that got boring real quick. So I was running a dessert shop and a coffee shop for my parents. So yeah, it was fun. Awesome. It was fun. I'm an official chocolatier. I had a plaque. Oh yeah. Awesome. They give you those.
That's awesome. So when did you make it down to Austin?
2012. No, I just moved here specifically for music, and I figured if I messed up too bad, I had a sister in Houston, so it's not too far of a drive.
So what was your experience like when you first got here? Like, what was the first?
Oh, it was wild, man. My first I got here and I was like, I want to work outside. So me and my buddy started a lawn mowing business in Texas in July.
Oh yeah.
And it was really hot. It's a little warmer here than Colorado.
Right.
But I got my first gig that way, and it was playing a private dog party for these really like rich petroleum people that I mowed their lawn earlier in the day, and they're like, "You play music? Come back out!" And a dog peed on my speaker and everything.
So, and have you just been, when you first got here, were you playing with a bunch of other people? Were you doing your solo stuff?
You know, it's been a mix. For a long time, I was just playing bass with other people. Right. I didn't really sing until like a couple years ago.
Oh, wow.
And then I had a bandmate try to push me in that way, and people seemed to like it, so I just kept writing songs and singing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So why bass guitar?
Well, I grew up in church. My dad's a preacher.
Nice.
And they needed a bass player at the church. I thought it was really dumb at first.
Right.
And I started playing a rock and roll band, and I kind of fell in love with it.
Nice. And you really did fall in love with it. Now you're playing all the time in Austin, making a living, right?
Oh, it's a grind. It's definitely a grind. I'll double up on gigs if I need to. Right. You know, I just don't say no to work.
Yeah.
So if there's work coming in and I'm free, I'm doing it because I know there might not be work the next week. That's
the attitude you have to have.
So far, I've lucked out.
Nice.
On like having a lot of opportunity. I think being a female bass player helps me out in the long run, because that's something people look for.
Right.
My playings, when I moved to Austin, I didn't know how to walk a bass line. You know, I was a baby player for sure, and I got yelled at the blues jams by the old cranky guys for a couple months, and I went home and I practiced, and they told me I couldn't do it, so I practiced harder.
Nice.
And then
that's how you get better.
No, playing every night and playing every day, you know, you're just gonna get better.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you play that much.
That's right. And talk to me, like, tell me one of the biggest lessons you've learned, or maybe one of the biggest mistakes you've made.
Yeah, biggest mistake. My biggest mistake for me, honestly, over the years was not realizing what projects were worth my time and which ones weren't.
Right.
You know, like I've definitely had a lot of like dumb loyalty to certain projects, and it's like you got to realize, like,
that's a great point.
If you got bandmates just getting hammered every night and just not taking it seriously, it's probably not worth your time. You know, you can't be everybody's babysitter or even like, so I know a lot of people that get sucked into that, and it's like you're not gonna go anywhere if it's like that kind of lifestyle is it just gets people in patterns, and they repeat.
It's a trap.
Every day's the same, and it's you got to watch out for that in the music business.
That's right. Man, thank you so much, Ruby, for coming on the show. Be sure to check out Ruby Dice, playing all over the place with all kinds of people. We'll be right back after this message.